tired, are you, Bradley?
Yeah, ready to go home.
What time did you leave this morning?
Well, I got up at 7.
That's early for you.
It is, yeah. I went to bed at about 3:30.
Well, we'll get this rolling here in just a sec. Yes, sir? All right, we'll go ahead and get rolling with our post-race press conference here this afternoon at Iowa Speedway following a pretty exciting race with the John Deere Dealers 250 presented by Pioneer. We've got our second and third place finishers. Second place, Carl Edwards, our 2007 NASCAR Nationwide Series champion, driver of the number 60 Fastenal Ford. Also along with Carl is our third place finisher, Brad Keselowski, driver of the number 22 Discount Tire Dodge. Again, third place finisher. Both gentlemen had a little bit of a trek to get here from Charlotte yesterday from the All-Star race. Both had some exciting racing there last night. Brad with the showdown, Carl with the All-Star race. So congratulations to both of you on that. Congratulations for the race today. Carl, your teammate Ricky Stenhouse Jr., and you had pretty good battles. You and Brad also did. Why don't you talk about your finish and the race with Ricky?
Yeah, we had a really good race. It was an honor to have Polaris on board for this race. I've enjoyed their Polaris Razor a lot for a couple years. That's a lot of fun. I thought we had the car to beat there 2 runs from the end, and then I asked for some adjustments that I probably should not have asked for, and we got it dialed out, and Ricky was able to hold on for the win. I think our cars were about the same speed. He was just out front, and man, he was wheeling it. So you know, I'm happy for him. But I'm frustrated because I think we could have done it if we had another shot at it, but that's racing, and we got beat today.
Brad, how about you?
Well, yeah, I thought it was a really good race from where I sat. I saw a lot of passes for the lead, a lot of back and forth, side-by-side racing, and kind of a testament to this track and how awesome a facility it is. And that's why Carl and I made the trip out here. It's a great track, some great people, some great fans, and great racing. And I think that that draws racers to come out here and put on a good show. But I was really happy for Ricky. It was good to see a nationwide regular come out there and win a race. It's been a little while. And happy for him. He's been close and kind of on the cusp of winning and doing some great things. And it's always good to see it when somebody comes from some struggles like he had last year, and see that guys and teams and people stick with him and give him his fair shot. So that's good. I think that's a feel-good story for the series. But as far as us, we had a decent run today. We just kind of been behind the 8 ball a little bit all year, and haven't really quite found what we need yet. But ran competitive today, led some laps, and happy with the effort and proud of my team and the results.
Thanks, guys. If you have questions either for Carl or Brad, please let us know. We've got the wireless mic. Give us your name and affiliation before you would ask, please.
Michael Oscars at Cedar Rapids. For both of you, is it extremely taxing doing what you did last night, coming here and doing this again today?
I don't think so. I mean, it's what we do. We like racing, and the airplanes that we use, I think, are the key to being able to do all this stuff. I've got a Cessna Citation that's really nice and allowed me to go back and forth Saturday and last night. So really, it's not hard to sit on the airplane and go to another race. It's really fun.
Other questions for Brad or Carl?
Dave Jones, Pepsi Inside Track for Carl. Carl, it seemed like when the sun would come out, the clouds would cover over with the overcast, you could really feel a difference in the temperature. Were you feeling any change in your car at all when that was happening?
I was too busy driving. I didn't really pay much attention to that. I probably should have. It might have helped me to understand what was going on with the car better, but I didn't really notice it that bad. I just saw those big clouds building off of the behind the grandstand, and I was nervous about rain. So I don't know if everybody else was, but I was racing hard the whole time just to try to get in front.
I hope you have some time off this week. You've earned it.
Any other questions? Mike Malloy, any questions for these two gentlemen?
Carl, Mike Malloy with the Des Moines Register. Do you feel like, I apologize if this has been asked already, but you feel like the travel and not getting to practice here affected the race at all today?
I don't think so. I think, I mean, I got up here and got to practice a little bit yesterday, and that helped. Yeah, I think that for me, it's a fun day. I mean, once I kind of get over the fact that Ricky beat me, I'll be able to look at that race a little differently that we just had. But it really was a fun race. You know, just like Brad said, there was a lot of passing. I mean, the race that him and Reed and I had for the lead was, I mean, that was just great racing. That was fun. So I don't think that there was any negative that came from last night. I came here with a pretty good attitude and pretty excited to race.
Dean Reller, Speed Talk Radio. You were running a new tire this weekend. Either one of you can answer this question. How did it feel compared to the other tire, and you think this is a better tire, or did it help you, or what were your thoughts about the tire?
I wasn't aware it was a new tire, to be honest, so I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, I wasn't sure either. I think that they still got a little bit of work to do. The track's aging just a little bit, and that's good. The tire still had some chatter to it, and you know, if once the track ages a little bit and they can work that chatter out of the tire, this place will have unbelievable racing. I mean, it'll be easier to run side by side and race hard with guys. And it's, as far as I'm concerned, it's a near perfect racetrack, and that's the only thing they have to fix.
Anything else?
Holly Blake with Motor Racing Digest. With that, or a few times I saw on the monitor, your car specifically, I noticed, I don't know if it was white and it showed up good against the track, but it looked rough. Does it feel rough, and is it only in certain areas, or is it pretty smooth?
There are a couple bumps, but bumps are good in racing. I mean, you need something like that to shake up the perfection of some of these places. You know, you drive down the corner, and if everything's perfect and everybody can go the same speed, that's not that much fun. So there is one little bump in 1 and 2, and I personally really like that kind of character in a racetrack, and this one has it.
Carl, Sean Keeler with the Register in Des Moines. Is your affection for Iowa Speedway, you've made so many trips back and doing the travel crunch, does that speak to the volumes of respect you have for this Speedway and for Rusty as much as anything else would do?
Yeah, I think we both have. You've run all of them, right? I mean, we just like racing here. I mean, I really, really enjoy driving at this place. It's close to home for me. You know, it's a 30-minute flight or so back to Columbia, and Rusty he's a generous guy in a lot of ways, and for him to be a part of this, I think, is huge. I know it's huge for the community around here, even as far south as where I live in Columbia. People are really excited about this racetrack. He actually loaned me his helicopter so I could make it here for practice yesterday. That was really nice of him. But yeah, Rusty has done a lot for a lot of people here and provided us with something that's really fun.
Other questions? Gentlemen, thank you. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.